Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Sunday, May 19th, 2024. It is time to continue the construction of the barn. So let's quickly feed the very hungry cat. It is time for yet another cord. I hope you are okay with that choice, cat. Yes, cord is good. Start to purr right away. Okay, cord was the right choice. That's good. Cat seems to be very content with the cord. My bees seem also to be content. They are currently all inside of their bee nest or beehive. Oh, there's one on the go. This one is enjoying this tulip. Always a nice start into the day. Watching all the animals minding their own business. No, cat. You already got your fish. Don't get a second fish. Seeing all those tulips in spring wonderland. Soon I really have to take down all those tulips. Spring is nearly over. So yeah, it's about time to take down all those colorful flowers. Maybe I will do this when I get stuck with the construction of the barn and I need some time to think. This hole in the dirt is interesting, and I need some time to think. What are the next steps? For instance, I'm not quite sure if I really like to have this standing out like this, or if I rather like to get the entrance. Oh, speaking of entrance. No, wait. Can a cow get through? I mean, I can also have a fence gate somewhere here to get the animals in there. As they can pass through one fence gate. I don't need two. Yeah, it's really the question how to get the animals in, but I feel that this is a little bit strange when this stands out like this. Let's change this already. Also, I mean for the dang it. For the windows, I do have an idea. It won't be really windows. It will be more like, yeah, I feel that this is somewhat better. Somewhat better than this wide opening here. Like so. Instead of windows, I like to use fences. Feels like fences make a little bit more sense for a barn. So let's see how it looks like with 4 spruce fence. Okay, 4 spruce fence is good enough for giving it a try. So let's see. Something like this, but maybe I like to have it exactly the other way around. I was kind of surprised as I saw the Minecraft launcher just before starting this recording. Yeah, I feel that this is better. I feel this is much better. hope this is not too cold for the animals, but I feel like having some kind of more opened space instead of being completely in the darkness might be better for the animals. So let's do this and see how I like this when I'm done with this idea. So yeah, seeing the Minecraft launcher really surprised me. Minecraft is turning 15 years old. Sure, this is not a big surprise because I'm doing this coffee break thing for lots of years already, and I like to have rather a log here. Let's see that. I'm doing this coffee break in Minecraft situation for several years already, and Minecraft was out there for some years before I started with the coffee break. So yeah, it's not really a big surprise, but on the other hand, it still feels strange thinking about the fact that, hey, the game is so old by now. What's happening? What's happening indeed? But yeah, congratulations, Minecraft, for having lasted for such a long time, for having become one of the most successful games, one can say. This is really cool. How many do I need? I need several of these things, I guess. Okay, this is one side wall, second side wall. Okay, that's maybe all I need for giving it a try. Yeah, so congratulations, Minecraft. You're really a fantastic game. I mean, there's still a few things that are not so cool. Oh no, it's wait, dang, it's not. Wait, did I miscount? Did I had the wrong idea how big those sides are? No. Yes, I had the wrong idea how big the sides are. The sides are not 6, but 8. Anyways, yeah, it's super cool that this game is so successful, that this game is so well received and still being played by so many players. I just wish the development and the changes, the updates were different. So I still prefer the Minecraft as I started playing the game. And from time to time, I wish there would be a way that I can turn this coffee break world back into old Minecraft. Of course, it would be a little bit complicated with all those new blocks that have been introduced over the course of the past years. But still, I would even accept to lose some of the blocks I have now for constructing things, and instead just have fewer blocks, but old Minecraft. There's still the thing which I regret the most, almost, which is I should have stopped playing before they introduced before they changed the maximum build limit. I feel like Minecraft before that was, I mean, it has not a big effect on me, but it's just like it was freezing up there at the tower. Now they changed it and it's no longer like this. And so I really wish there would be a way that I can turn back this world to at least the time before that, before this update was released. I feel this is somewhat alright. I'm just thinking, would it look better with the spruce lock here? I feel this looks a little bit better. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this indeed. Speaking of, lots of time has passed and things happened. We are getting close to episode 1000. As I started with the Coffee Break series, I of course expected it to last quite a bit. But 1000 episodes, that's big. I feel like this is okay. I said last time I really like to have the barn fitting into the architectural scheme of this area, and I mean the cabin, the warehouse, both have somewhat of a similar style, so that the cabin follows that style is cool. At the same time, I also think, isn't this boring? But maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe this is exactly what we need. Did I just say the cabin? I meant that the barn is looking exactly the same. I need one thing to decorate the barn, and that is some hay bales. So let's go and collect some of the wheat, just that I can create some hay bales and that the wheat can continue to regrow. I'm constructing that barn. Yeah, episode 1000, man. As I started, it felt like, okay, there will be definitely quite a bunch of episodes, but getting close to episode 1000 is really a big surprise, and also a great thing, a really great thing. I'm super happy how everything turned out and that I got. What happened here? Why that? Did some angry guy run about here? It's really a huge accomplishment, it feels like, having gotten that far. So super happy. At the same time, I'm now a little bit concerned. Episode 1000 called for a super special episode, but I'm not quite sure what is really a super special episode. Every 100 episodes, something special happened. So I feel like there is not much new I can do for celebrating a big anniversary. I was even thinking as one of the ideas, or one idea I had in mind for this. Don't have the hoe, right? No, I don't have the hoe. Okay, let's get the hoe. For episode 1000 was to have a basically silent episode. Silent in the way that I'm not talking, I'm just playing the game, but there's no typical coffee break stuff in it. Simply because oh, it's raining. The series is all about me talking about things happening in my life, basically archiving a little bit my life, and having an episode that is basically the complete opposite of it sounds like a really fun idea to really emphasize how much basically talking and discussing things, discussing subjects, talking about, well, events happening in my life, talking about my life in general is the special thing, or the thing that is so typical, and by leaving it out, it makes this episode 1000 even more special. I'm not quite sure if this is really the final idea. Maybe you do have an idea for episode 1000 instead of a silent episode, something else. But I would feel like, hey, this sounds like a fun idea, because it's so much a contrast to the typical thing, and so much a contrast to the typical coffee break. That's all about oh yes, they are not too far away from the block of water for Moon. I was concerned that in the end they're not getting affected by the water. They're not getting wet, but they are, so that's good. So yeah, I guess this would be a fun thing, as so much contrast to what is typical for the coffee break episode, even for the special anniversary episodes. It was often me talking about how special the coffee break is, how good it feels to document my life and so on. Or where I did the tour. I visited all those special buildings I constructed over the course of the coffee break. So this might be really a contrast, or a thing we need to make episode 1000 a super special episode. However, if you do have a great idea, please let me know. I'm really curious what you think. What would you desire for episode 1000? Should it be really an episode that is in strong contrast to what is typical for the coffee break, or should it be something that is in line with what usually is going to happen? I'm really curious about it. No, I don't want to harvest that potato. And yeah, there's that. Speaking of anniversaries, like 15 years of Minecraft. So that's also an interesting situation, that episode 1000 happens in the year when Minecraft turns 15 years old. That's also an interesting coincidence. Alright, got plenty of wheat, which is nice. Tomorrow is a bank holiday in Germany, so that's nice. It shortens the week by 1 day. So really looking forward to that. Tomorrow also is a special workshop from the not really the ambulance service, but more from the group of volunteers that I like to join. Well, I'm not quite sure if I really can learn something new from it or so, because it feels a little bit like, okay, let's get at least 4 of these guys. From all the additional training besides at the emergency response service, so basically the workshop is more about the psychological treatment of injured, or basically I like to have something like that. I mean, this adds a nice detail to it. Maybe I also need to have 2 more or so on this side. Yeah, let's add 2 more on this side. I mean, I haven't even constructed the roof, and I'm concerned about that one. Speaking of the roof, do I like to have a stone roof, or do I like to have a wood roof? All the buildings have stone roofs. Do I like to make an exception for the barn? Maybe I like to have an exception here. Maybe I like to go for a stone roof. Oh, it's already sunset again, man. Time flies. Let's quickly craft 2 more hay bales. It's about the psychological treatment of patients or those who witnessed something, and it's also about how to deal with personal stress and so on. It feels like, I mean, okay, I haven't heard about or learned about psychological treatment of injured people. I mean, this was just part of the Rettungssanitäter course. I mean, that's also an interesting thing. Basically, I think for at least for the States, somewhat close translation is EMT basic. I mean, there seems to be that there's an EMT paramedic and there's an EMT basic. I think Rettungssanitäter equals somewhat an EMT basic. And I know this. Oh dear, there's a witch. I know this because some years ago I was asked whether I want to become one of the supervisors for a PhD candidate in the States. And oh no, the switch is following me. That's bad. Bye. And that... Dang. No! That's getting a little bit out of hand. Man, this witch is stronger than anticipated. Good that I have some wheat. Horse. Oh, horse, no wheat. There's also a zombie. Why horse, no wheat? Ah, horse wheat, okay. Okay. How are you doing now? Okay, you're a healthy horse again. I'm sorry, Horse, that you got affected by this entire chaos. I hope I can go to bed despite the fact that there are so many angry guys out there. Yeah, so I heard a lot about, well, with the psychological treatment of injured people and so on. I heard during the Rettungssanitäter training, but with general psychological training and treatment and what is stress and so on. I had so many courses, even as I did this advanced leadership certificate and so on. So I feel there won't be much new to be learned. But still, I'm kind of curious about this course that is happening tomorrow. And yeah, all of a sudden we are at the end of this episode. We talked a little bit about episode 1000, about the 15-year anniversary of Minecraft, about things. Oh yes, and my PhD candidate. So I agreed several years ago to be part of her committee. I wasn't really involved in it because apparently that's not needed in the States. But now she's close to defending or presenting her proposal or whatever. And she changed a little bit from serious games to using augmented reality in the area of emergency response, where I was also then amazed and happy about it. And by reading her proposal, I found out that, hey, Rettungssanitäter might be close to EMT basic. So that's cool. That's nice. This is how the story, or this narrative arc comes to an end. And yeah, that's also how this episode comes to an end. Granted, those angry guys let me sleep. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you are joining me next time. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!